first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On play action, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over to 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Love the effort, love the dramatics, getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there, almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing.
63. Get it.
From the gun, it's Hurts. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, 73.
Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Bigsby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. They juked him. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And they're on the 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
5 wide. Half 85. Look out.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun to give to Davis. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to the ground. This time Cook. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. That's complete to Cooks. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Alert.
Now Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Allen. Quick throw there is incomplete. Prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. Occasionally, you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Silver, don't touch that. Don't touch.
They go play action with Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left, Yanni. 63, 60.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 40 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Alert! Alert!
Back to throw. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
At their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of
that good for 22 and a first down.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. That's back-to-back drives that have looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
Now second and 3.
At the 21-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Allen now looks to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Alert! Attack!
Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Allen going to throw. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd and 9.
Hey, home. Half. Wide 80! We go.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Marcus Epps. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Prater's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
His throw is going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Broken tackle. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
56.
48-yard line.
Now Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing now is Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Has his man, it's Shakir. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the Eagles with a dime look, 6 DBs on 3rd down.
Round 80. Look out.
Now Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. A loss of 2 yards.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
For 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
It's a
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Out. Like a hornet.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Great. 63.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Bills 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Alert! What's that?
Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
What's that?
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. do go for it. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bills
To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
6-yard pickup.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now Cook. This taken in by Kincaid. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 30.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Cooper DeJean on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2nd and 10.
319.
Here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Terrell Bernard getting in there to drop him for a sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Go Silver, ready?
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And they work this out past the 25. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
180, 180.
They go play action with Hurts. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Hurts fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. But they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the back.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept him at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
No touch that. Hey, Silver. Hey, 73. No touch.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Good. Phil King. No touch.
Barkley, inside handoff. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Don't touch that. Trimmer. Round left, Yeti. No touch.
Back to throw. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 32 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Cooks flashing the footwork. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Motion man is Shakir. Incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Allen now looks to throw. That's caught right side by Palmer. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Allen to throw once more. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Throwing now is Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to fight through one tackle. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Two, three, four. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression,